I was not looking at him to just block me having a plus fall, and yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, strange play by Spade, but nicely punished by you.
A punishment. That sounded weird. Yeah.
All right, this hand
So
sucks.
I'm already looking at 3 because we know my love of corners.
Yep.
I'm looking at Chocobo Chick, which completely screws my left power. So maybe I should look at something else. I am now looking at the rest of my cards, unfortunately. I was looking at it because he has the 2 captures with the A's, but I have the tactics card that plus rolled them both in 9.
Right, that
So that
makes
was
sense. So again,
2
you
basically.
looked at their hand first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His looks more balanced than mine this time. That's not good. Lots of 7s though, and I have 2 7s. One sucks. Damn it, Yuffie. Although she's safe. I didn't even see that until just now. Fantastic. I can play her in 7. And he can play 5. That's bad for me. It's quite bad for me.
Which card in 5 are you looking at?
Uh, 8, 5, 7, 7, 8.
All right, cool.
I need the 8 with 8, 9, 6, 5, and Caramon, however you want to pronounce it, the A685 in forward.
Yeah, I was curious if you were looking at that setup or the setup with a 6, 8, 5, and 5. But I think the one you're looking at is the scarier one.
I could also make the game real freaking awkward though if he does that. Because if he puts 5, 7, 7, 8, and 5, I could put Chocobo Chick in 9.
9.
Yeah. Give myself a weird ass freaking plus in 6. Give myself a plus on my 2 cards in 8, and overpowers in 4. But he has a double number up then, which is all bad for me. So, not the greatest plan. But it was there for a moment. Yeah, I don't like that 7, 8, 7, 6 because I have 3 A's up and a 3. So, back to other plan of trying to get cards out of their hand. No, she has an A. That's bad. Yeah. I might start on the top.
If you started on the top, would you be thinking,
I
like,
did.
you did start on the top?
It might be.
Oh,
It might be back to my first move I looked at. Can he? He can put one of his A's up. Nope. No. The second card in is A3, 7, 8, and 5 gives him 2 and 6 with 5, 7, 7, 8.
ooh, yeah, it does.
Unfortunate. Then if I try to play 1 to set up mine, he has a salmon 4 I do not like at all. This one might suck.
Yeah, this hand does seem really poor.
I can't always blame the hand.
But this time,
I'll find something.
it's the 3 redundant corners that really, I think, brings it down.
And I can't even start one of them because I can't do much about that 7 to the right. So I do that. I don't even have a double number to threaten one of his A's up.
True.
No,
I don't want to influence thinking, but at what point do you start thinking about just chucking one of the redundant corners in 3?
I've looked at it, but I need the 8 up because everything else gets murdered by Tasselhoff, his bottom card.
Good point.
Going down. Probably going to need that 8 to the left because everything else sucks. And then the only one that I need that double number for his 8 to the left as well. So the only one would be 873, which would be my combo card for his 2. So 3 is not looking great.
Sure. All right, just wanted to know. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No worries. Although, you know what? Now that you've said it, it's maybe completely insane. I'm putting Garnet in 3. Now that you said it.
The only card that's not needed, even if it's the most powerful.
Mm-hmm. The only one that had some combo potential too with Chocobo Chicks 6 on the right.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So this gives him the same wall in 2 and overpower with everything in 6. But 4 out of the 5 and 6 get comboed by the same card, which is fun. And the same wall, I have a same wall on 1 that he can only take kind of uncomfortably. That 7 to the left is still going to eat me. Or 7 to the right.
They have gone in 1.
Oh boy. Why would he do that? Especially with a 6. The 6 worried me more than... Because he has 3 7s left now. I don't know how I feel about that. But he wants to get Chocobo Chick out of my hand. I get it.
So where do you look first here?
I'm looking at the different numbers going down.
Okay, so the
Because he
first
has 3 7s and 8. I have 2 7s, an 8, and a 9.
So the first thing you're
And
looking at is, can you be exploiting their numbers facing down? Is that right?
I want to try to because this hand does not have much to the left, and he's trying to get the 1 card out of my hand I want to hold on to.
Sure.
So yeah, that's not going to amount to anything except badness.
Hmm.
What if... See, now he's cut off my Yuffie in 7 too. That's unfortunate.
That's true. I didn't check that.
Caramon for 4. Because now he has Caramon for 4. If I put it there, it just gets murdered. I could sacrifice a card.
What do you mean by sacrifice a card here?
I was looking at my 8, 7, 3, and 7. Because he can't take it from 4, and I still have the other side of it. I expect him to take it from 8, and then I can put you up being 4, and he has a hard time taking back his own card.
Ah, interesting idea. Yeah. I'm getting the impression you really look for kind of forcing ideas that create challenges for them, even if they give up stuff in the immediate future.
Yeah. I just realized something too. Because anything I block 2 with, even if I don't take it, he either has something in Well, maybe he doesn't have them 4, but he at least has 6 taking Garnet from the side, and he'll probably have a plus with Tasselhoff. So
Hmm.
unless I just get the Chocobo Chick out of my hand and run weak the rest of the game, go up by 1. The only threat from the other DL card in 4 is that I can't take it from 5. Do I really need to? No, second block set. He doesn't. He has 1/6 to the left, but he needs to keep that card, I think. Oh, I'm done. The top, he has too many Dragonlance cards in his hand. The top one, I think it's Tannis or Tons, however you pronounce it, 8, 3, 7, 8. Could go in 4, and then he has a plus in 5, which is bad. But then I'd have a plus in 6. Let's test the waters.
So the line you're looking at is Chocobo in 2,
Yeah.
8, 3, 7, 8, and 4, setting up 5, 7, 7A. But in
But then I
reaction,
have,
you have
then I have
8, 5,
6.
9, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
All right, interesting line. I was thinking maybe Ramza in 2, but I think you were mentioning
No,
like 8.
because then he can be aggressive on Garnet in 6 and have a plus in 5.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
the
do
line
it.
I thought you meant then. Yeah.
We went that way.
All right, Spade doing some curious moves.
That one makes sense. Because if I get Yuffie out of my hand, I get plus to next week. If I put 8, 7, 3 there, that's my combo card on his down 7s. So I have to keep that. Does anything bad to me happen if I put... Yep. If I put Ramza in 4, he puts A3, 7, 8, and 5 and has pluses in 6 and 8 with the other card.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's a huge setup if they land that in 5.
Yeah. And he still has his combos on 7s. I can touch that 6. But he also now cannot combo A8. Can do that. So what I'm looking at now, which might sound incredibly insane, is Yuffie in 8.
That was not what I was expecting.
Yeah. That would put 1, 2, 3. But I'm more in survival mode at this point because that might. Or I could just lock in Chocobo Chick. Put Yuffie in 5. No, that's going to get comboed out after. That's fine. Hold on. Math. If I do that, he's up 6, 4, 5, 5. I think Yuffie in 5 is a tie.
Yuffie in 5. They stick something in 4. Are you going 8?
I can play 8. Yep.
And probably with A8, 7, 3.
Yep.
Do there. 6, 4, 5, 5. I
The
feel
only
like it's a
problem is it
6,
gives
4
him the
loss.
same and.
I'm probably counting it wrong, but I feel like that's a 6, 4 loss.
He'd go up 6-4, be 5-5 after I play 8.
And then they have a double capture in 6, and Ramza doesn't combo.
How do they have a double capture in 6? How do they flip the 8?
Ah, of course they don't. Sorry, I had combined it to Ramza was landing in 2 squares. Great job by me. You're welcome. Good work.
Thanks.
All right, I can count. Cool.
So he is successfully trying to make this game horizontal, which he will win unless I do something like that. So
Can I
8
ask
is
a
bad. Just block 9. 5 is tempting.
useless and distracting side question here?
Absolutely.
How would you rank the squares 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9 here based on like how quickly you're likely to check them? Like where do you look first, where second?
Well, I went 8 first. You heard that. And then I went 5, and now I'm looking at 4 again. Because I discounted it, but that's only because I lose my combos on his 7. But it should still be a tie, because he can only flip 1 card at any time.
Yeah, and you still sweep the right, up, down.
Okay, wait, hold on. 6-4, 5-5, 6-4, 6-4, 5-5. Yeah, it'd still be a tie. So you could go on 7. Yeah. So what if I walk into... No, he has both. We said 10 and 5 is bad. Okay. Okay, hear me out here.
I'm listening.
Last ditch effort at a win, which I might talk myself out of. What if I put Rams in 5?
Rams at 5.
Yep. He can have his combo with Tasselhoff in 4. It's comboed back by 8. And then he has another combo in 6, but I eat anything in 6 because he has a 7 down.
Yeah, 8-7-3 sweeps really well there.
It doesn't. He only has one side of it. Unless he puts it in 9 first, giving himself Tasselhoff twice. That would be a problem. So then I'll go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. He could just play Tannis in 9 and I lose. Okay, never mind. If I put A5, 9, 5 in 5, he puts A3, 7, 8 in 9 and I lose. That's where I got there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think he has the plus on 5 from 8 and the one he already had in 4. Boo.
Boo.
It's tempting for a second.
It's a nice idea.
Can't ever do anything to that 3, can I? Nope. I think we're going to go with the one I saw as a tie. And watch the computer prove me wrong. It'll be great.
Well, they have gone Tasselhoff in 4.
Okay. Well, that's what I said was a tie, so.
And what I counted so inaccurately.
Sick.
Always important to get reminded of your mistakes.
I mean, they help. You can't learn if you don't make them, right?
Interesting game. I liked their move in 7.
I did too. Only because I couldn't do anything about it. Although, to be fair, I thought I was completely fucked that game. So, pardon my French.
No, it's all good.
That hand was not something I'd want to wish on anybody for starting.